Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is your boy, Real Truth, back with another video. What is up, guys? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all are chilling. Hope y'all are vibing. Today we're gonna talk about understand yourself that being alone is okay. You're probably like, what do you mean by being alone is okay? Look, being alone is fine, bro. You work on yourself. You're doing the things that you need to do. It's okay to be alone. You don't need to be in a relationship right now. It's not the best time for you. Just like me right now. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, being alone, it's fun, you're building yourself, you're working on yourself, you're doing things to better yourself better in the future, you know what I mean? And you're working on it. You're not in a good place right now, you're not financially stable, you're not, in a good headspace, It's okay, bro. It's alright to be alone. You don't need to force things like being in a relationship. You gotta do this, I gotta do this, do that, like, especially get that girl you want and do this, you know what I mean? Grind, you know what I mean? Like, or smash, like, bro, you don't need to do all that. You don't need to worry about that, bro. That naturally comes to you, bro. You put faith in God, he will make sure he'll get that for you when it's time to. And when you feel like you're ready, he will let you know and be like, look, all right, since you're ready, I'll give you this girl. Or I'll give you this. But that's until you're ready. You got to work on yourself in silence, bro. Because you cannot tell people your other plans. You can, to a certain extent of telling people your plans, but at the end of the day, it's up to you that you make that plan come true. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to work on you. You got to worry about your purpose, your goals, your mindset of what you are going to do in the future. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, guys, y'all gotta grind. Hold up, give me 1 second. Uh, 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 uh. All right. So, like I said, remember to work on yourself. Always work on yourself. Always perfect yourself. Because know that everybody's not perfect. Everybody's not perfect at all. Trust me. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's, amazing. Nobody's nothing special. You have to make yourself special. You have to make these things come true that you want to come true. What I mean by that, it goes back to being alone. You got to build yourself up in silence so that people realize that once you get out from that silence of you being alone, work on your craft, work on you, then they be like, dang, this man changed. This man did all these things. And remember to have somebody that you know personally, like a best friend, a family member, whoever it is that you're really close with. Remember that they is in charge. Well, not in charge, but they can help you out throughout your goals. They can help you out in your purpose, especially when you're being alone, bro, because we all need that person to lean on when we're trying to grow ourselves, whenever we're trying to build ourselves, we're trying to, mature ourselves, you know what I mean? So it's like, y'all gotta make sure y'all build yourself up at all times, and that goes back to saying that, look, if you have God in your life, you have Jesus in your life, he will make sure that these things will happen to you. And you put faith in him too, you make sure you implement everything you do in your life. Make sure you implement it, like, whenever you're eating or whenever you're going to your job, whenever you're doing anything in your life and becoming successful, make sure you always implement it. Always implement it at all times. Always. Because he'll make sure those things will happen to you whenever you implement him in your life. And he'll make sure that the things that you want and that you want to achieve, he'll make sure that'll happen no matter what. Because he makes miracles. He does miracles for people who believe in him, who have faith in him, who understands him, who knows him. He's going to do the same thing you do to him. Respect him. He's going to respect you back. He got you. As long as you do that for him. And he will do that same back to you. And reading scripture, reading these things. Like I said, John 3:16. So for God so loved the world, he forgave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall have everlasting life, bro. That always stuck with me, bro. That scripture always stuck with me. Because that means whoever believes in him will have everlasting life if you believe in him. Especially when you're alone. When you're alone. He'll make sure his hand will be on your shoulder to lean on whenever things do not go your way. Things do not go to plan. He will make sure that, look, he is by your side. He will make sure it will happen. You are going to live. You are going to be fine. You just got to push through that. Some successful people even, have this at the times where they're breaking down, where they're not in a good place. Their company's going to business. They're going to shit. You know what I mean? It's going complete failure. We're gonna have failures in our lives, and that's what makes us successful. That was built character. That is where the real warriors are realized. Those are where the real warriors are made. When you make yourself become better than those failures. Learn after your failures. Learn after those things. Because you never know that one day you're going to be successful and so successful that you're going to be like, dang, all those failures that I did build me to who I am to be this successful in life. And also build yourself in shape too, bro. Like I said, me too. More fitness content, more getting personal with me, guys. More getting in shape, bro. Like I said. But anyways, being alone at the end of the day is okay. You will be fine. You will be fine. That being alone is okay. As long as you implement God, implement Jesus, you will be fine. Trust me. And you have that other person to lean on, such as God, such as Jesus, you'll be fine. God make sure that He has everything right for you. No matter what, bro. Remember that your mistakes make you who you are. No matter what. Learn from them. We all make mistakes. That's fine. We're human. That's what makes us human. But it doesn't matter if you learn from it or not. And yeah, like I said, be yourself and don't lose hope that being alone is not normal. It's normal. You'll be fine. You'll live. But anyways, guys, I appreciate every single one of y'all. And I love every single one of y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please like, please subscribe. Please follow the socials. Please let me know what else content y'all want to see. And other than that, y'all, I love every single one of y'all. God bless y'all. And remember that no matter what goes through in life, we all learn from our failures. It's the matter if you want to be successful or not, or if you really want it or not. That matters. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all. I see you whenever I see y'all. Peace.